We've entered the second year of working full-time on our adventure game, A Passing in the Night. Since the event in Kyoto last summer, Hiro and I have remade the entire map, and we've been implementing the things that happen in the game. We can't show you a lot because it's such a short and narrative-dependent game, so instead please make do with an update on our planned friend Caleb. Caleb has been a bit down in the dumps lately. We've been telling him that things are going well with the game dev. He might not really care though. Plans are very slow-paced. I admire their tenacity and Kesura-esque attitude. Walking sims are also slow-paced, and the process of developing a walking sim or any proper game is very slow-paced. We are playing two excellent and beautiful indie games right now that were released relatively recently, Indica and Despelote. Although I can only play them in chunks because I get motion sickness. They're not necessarily only describable as walking sims, but playing them in the context of making our own walking sim makes us think a lot about how to express movement and how to tell a story by encouraging observation of subtle things like environmental details and the body and design language of characters. What happens when you go on a walk in real life? It's different from a game. You actually put your energy into each step, actively engaging your muscles. There's much more sensory information, real smells and sounds, wind. You're always focusing on something, whether it's the ground or something around you, even if you're not really consciously looking at it. But after a while, all of this becomes passive and almost automatic. You're doing the work, but it doesn't really feel like it, and the world passes you by. Creation is not automatic until it almost feels like it is. And I don't mean Gen AI. Sometimes it's boring until it's not, although it might get boring again. There is a resistance that exists within the process of conscious experience, and a zone that exists beyond the resistance. Maybe. Stop resisting your potential, Caleb. You can choose to engage in what you believe in. You might fail or be led astray, or you might achieve something new. Or you can choose not to engage. It might be wise and good for self-preservation, but you might also rot away. We are trying to make this conflict between active and passive choices important both in theme and in gameplay. We are going to be asking our players to be a little patient while playing passing. Sorry in advance if you get a little frustrated or a little sleepy, but hopefully you'll still find it rewarding or even slightly trance-inducing, like knitting or something. In other news, we had another exhibition at a very cool event called Dreamscape in Tokyo. That was super fun. Thank you everyone who stopped by. Lastly, here are some quick pics to share some energy and inspiration with you. Thanks for your support always, and see you soon. Yay!